The Conceited Knowbody. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Yo, what up, motherfuckers? We back with another exciting, fantastic episode of The Conceited Knowbody, brought to you by everywhere, because we streaming on everything. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, motherfucking iHeartRadio, and we have our own app, and we have our own YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Conceited Knowbody, and make sure you download the app and tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Video posted every Friday on the YouTube channel. We the best. Come on, man. Who better than us? It's The Conceited Knowbody, and we concerned by nobody.
It's the conceited nobody, and we concerned by nobody. You niggas probably, you niggas copy us. We see you copy the poppy, you don't be showing love. We out here blowing trees, you out here smoking dust.
I'm moving backwards, I feel these bastards after me. I'm really passing, but really, I'd rather have it. All in the something, these niggas really be fighting for nothing.
Yo, what up? We back. Another episode of the best podcast you never heard of. Conceited Knowbody, you already know what it is, episode 79. We getting up there in age. We about to have a dope show.
Yeah.
I'm up here with the squad, man, the usual suspects, you already know. Just in case it's your first time listening, I'm going to share the link with you, because we live. I should have said this shit off air. We live, and I'm going to share this link with you.
Yeah.
And you can share it with people if you so choose to. But if this your first time listening, it's Latour's, aka The Blueprint. I'm up here with the homies to my right. We got the homie.
Yo, this is Asad, man. I'm in the building. On time, ready. New year, new me, still.
Hey, I'm waiting for that new sauce to wear off. That's my favorite Muslim. To his right, we got our guest, the man of the hour.
Yes, sir. C-Dub is in the building, man. Don't wait too late. Coming soon. Make sure y'all cop that shit.
And he needed no introduction from me. To his right, we got the motherfucking man of the weekend. Super motherfucking Juvie. Renaissance Juvie. Kodak Juvie. Super. Hey, man, it's like...
I don't know. I got a lot of motherfucking hats, man.
Hey, man, that's why you the Renaissance man.
You know?
Hey, you do it all.
Motherfucking fighting this weekend, man. You know, that's what we got going on, man. You know, we going down the road island and take over somebody's city real quick and come back home and continue taking over this shit we got going with this podcast. We got, you know, some very great things coming up. So continue to follow this great train we got going around this motherfucker.
Listen, the invasion is on. Ain't nothing safe in Providence. None of the three towns. Because Rhode Island only got 3 towns.
You might go burn down all 3 of them.
Hey, listen. We coming back for what's... That's like one of the first... That's like on the coast of this shit where slavery popped off. Like that. So we going over there. I'm sure we got some cousins and shit y'all did wrong. So we beat people up in... we beat people up in Rhode Island this weekend. Yeah. Who are you? What's your opponent name, man?
Ricky De Los Santos.
Listen here, Rick.
Undefeated, 6-0.
Ricky. And he got too many syllables in his name to beat us. He got too many syllables.
Too many motherfuckers.
We will not sit there and wait for him to announce a long ass name like that after the fight if he wins. That's too many goddamn syllables. Look though, all jokes aside, the homie, he fighting this weekend. You got a stream for it yet?
I don't got the stream yet, but it's on that damn flyer I got. I'm gonna keep posting that mug, so y'all can keep checking that out as well. The stream will be available on fight day, man. Just keep checking the channel. You know, follow us on Instagram, follow us on there. You can check it out on there, and we on Twitter as well. So yeah, just be looking out.
I definitely don't know how I overlooked it. I done posted a flyer a few times, but I'm definitely gonna stream that shit. If my fortunes work out how I project them to, I'm gonna hit the Powerball tomorrow, and we all flying out on a private jet.
Everything.
But no, we gonna check him out. I just shot you that link, whatever. What's been going on with this weekend and shit? I guess the major thing going on this weekend as far as entertainment was All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
You fuck around, you watch it?
I ain't really watched that shit like that, man. Like I don't I don't be fucking watching TV, man. I swear to God, I catch all the shit on like Twitter. It's like the little aftermarkets, you know what I mean? So I don't even be sitting down and take my time to gather around like all the other heathens. And watching these motherfucking festivities they be having going on. But it's cool. I probably would have watched it if I wouldn't, you know.
Had a life.
You know.
You check anything out?
Shit, I try to watch it, man, because Steph Curry and the little brother, Curry brothers, shooting threes against each other.
You see how old he sound, little Curry brothers.
Curry
Niggas sound
brothers.
old. This niggas sound honorable shit
man,
above
you see the old
motherfuckers.
man
Talking about the Splash Brothers, ain't that what
I fell asleep
No,
before the
he talking
All-Star
about his
game was
brother.
over.
talking about-
But
oh,
Curry,
his brother.
I can't remember his brother's
talking
name. That's why I
about-
said that.
That's fucked
They
up.
lost though. They lost some guy from Brooklyn.
Who won the number one contest?
See, that's why I checked for. Some white guy. Well, I
It
don't
wasn't
like
Joe-
to say it like that.
it
Some
wasn't Joe
Euro
Harris.
player, Joe Harris.
Joe Harris. Yeah. I only know him because I be fucking around on FanDuel, but I ain't really checked
Catch
too
the
much.
highlights. Y'all didn't watch the game? Nobody watched none of the game?
I seen the dunk contest, man. I seen clips of it.
I watched a little bit of the game. I wish they would go back to being competitive. It's kind of awkward watching them BS because it's like everybody's going through warm-ups, but you can still be considered less than somebody else because they got on Westbrook after it was done. So those who did watch the All-Star game,
We said
I
got
didn't
on him
watch
or what?
they took his shooting percentage. I ain't never seen somebody dissect your shooting percentage from an All-Star game.
Damn.
They said his shooting percentage was bad, and he was plus or minus. Basically, he affected the team, and they tried to tie it back to see this is why Durant left. Like even in the All-Star game, you killing goddamn.
They
you
just
killing
don't like
everybody.
you. If they critique you and all like that, they just don't fucking like you. I ain't watched the All-Star game or paid too much attention to All-Star weekend and shit in so many years. I keep up. I watched a couple of dunks.
Meek Mill came out intro.
Yeah, shout out to J. Cole too, performing at halftime. He killed that shit.
Listen,
Yeah, he definitely did.
You gotta watch for the.
this how come
production.
I was just getting out here old and shit. I was about to have my little spiel and shit, but I don't give a fuck about it. They start talking about Meek and J. Cole. Fuck me.
I just put
I gotta introduce my shit with a rapper.
I'm just saying these are reasons you could have watched.
I don't check for Meek Mill, nigga.
Nah, not for
Meek,
that.
Meek's
Just for the-
gonna be there.
For the surprise artist, you know in Super Bowl you're gonna get something at halftime. You watch for that. You watch the
Listen.
commercials.
I understand how much you care about Maroon 5 and your Super Bowl entertainment, but listen, I'll keep up a little
SpongeBob
bit.
came out of that. Never mind. Go ahead.
See, that's that spirit of R. Kelly where he at now. That's R. Kelly spirit running rampant. But no, also, so I caught a couple of dunks. I was checking out that fight from this weekend. Shout out to Brandon. He got busy. He won on that card. Malcolm, Rakim, he disappointed. Me and Rakim gotta have a chat.
They gotta have a long talk.
We gotta have a long talk, but I don't know. All-Star Weekend was cool. I'm just getting phased out for some of the things you mentioned, the competitiveness. It's All-Star Weekend and shit. You don't expect nobody to go too hard, but it's like I've never played basketball for fun. You know what I'm saying? To eat in front of everybody. If you grew up playing basketball and you real competitive and shit, you go hard no matter what. I'm used to them like taking off early then in the final quarters and stuff, it gets super competitive.
That's facts, bro. Back in the 90s, though, the All-Star game, you watch those, they played serious.
Hell
They
yeah.
took that shit serious.
Hell yeah. I wish they had implications like the Major League All-Star game. I don't know if they still do it the same, but the whichever league, the American, the National League, whichever one win in the playoffs, their World Series representative get home field advantage. So I wish they had some implications like that. But anyway, they seem like they had fun. Shout out to the young boy who won the dunk contest. Who was that? Oh, Hamdou Diallo. We're gonna talk about what his cousins did this weekend too. Justin.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have no facts. I don't have no facts. Justin, my friend. Shout out. What a segue.
Talking about a little Smollett. Ain't that the motherfucker?
Exit. What was the game at? The game was in Brooklyn,
Was
wasn't
it
it?
in Brooklyn?
No, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Which I'm gonna tell you, man, everything's like degrees of
Back when Michael's
separation.
home. Michael's 50 years old. Shout out to Michael Jordan.
Thanks for
Fuck,
I'm gonna tell you this how the degrees of separation go. Just a few years ago, Charlotte was on tap to host the All-Star game. It was taken away because they felt they were discriminating against what they call transgenders and stuff because of bathroom policies. Am I right?
Right.
and they end up having to amend some of their standings and stuff, and that's how they got the All-Star game back. Which brings us back to Michael Jordan. He's from Charlotte. He made his legend in Chicago. Jussie knows some Nigerians in Chicago. You see how this shit ties in? All this shit ties in together.
Tying that shit together like motherfucking Sherlock Holmes.
We talked about, what was it, episode 75?
Yeah.
75, man,
Yeah,
listen.
that was episode 75 when you talking about that shit.
Listen, man. I pride myself in being able to see through fake shit.
Man, I said that shit. He definitely saying that shit. My brother was like, maybe.
Soon, they ain't praying for Paris. They praying for whatever. But this time it was Jussie time.
I was looking for the motherfuckers that was still in denial though.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I mean?
they all erased all that
Yeah,
shit.
I was
They
fine.
all.
I think it's like a heat check, social media heat check. Can we just put something out so crazy, everybody jump on and say that's outrageous? You give us your opinion before you know if it's true or not, and that's a free opinion. It's like when people used to say, "What if you was gay?" It's like, brother, I can't even go to that what if.
Well, you was gay when you want somebody to clap you and put a noose around your neck. But no, like when the story first broke, and for anybody who's not familiar with it, we talking about the Jussie Smollett, and I must say, man, whatever purpose he is trying to get, it served the purpose because I didn't even know him.
Yeah.
I had seen him on TV before, but I didn't know the dude. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen an episode of Empire, not one single episode. I don't understand. Like he said when he first said it, the shit was fishy to me. No, from the jump and shit. It's like your kid telling you a story and shit.
Remember the note? You remember how the note looked?
Yeah, that goofy ass note. It was the precursor. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking Nancy Drew. But it's like when your child tell you a story and shit, some more unbelievable shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened in school? Why was you at the see
they
first?
got them long ass R's and then you know they lying. They stuttering this shit and making shit up, making that shit. You just looking at them and
you be like, see, why you hide your report card? Cause see, it was a snowman out there chasing me, right? The snowman started chasing me and shit. And then stupid mother be like, man, we gotta watch out for these snowmen chasing kids and shit. And in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Chicago has a reputation, like right now, as we spoke about, being Chirac. Very violent reputation, whether it's substantial or not.
Shout out to Peoria, Illinois. That's where I'm from.
And you know what? Hold on, I'll pick up on things. And just, I listened to your song. You said your brother was a stone. I knew you had some Illinois connections when you said that. I already knew that then. And that's what, we're gonna get into that because I dissect music and shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Matter of fact, we all here love music.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh yeah,
a lyricist.
definitely.
We knew there was no way guys running around saying this is MAGA country, nigga. And I hit him. I punched him back. I fucking hit him back.
You know damn well that shit wasn't happening, man. Like,
Listen, Jussie Smollett, I say just rob yourself and give me what you found. That's how unthreatening he is. You know what I'm saying? Dig in your pockets, give me everything you got. Everything you got. But anyway, it was a hoax, and it just we talked about the triggers. We talked about how people do shit to trigger emotions and stuff. And the side alluded to is real prevalent on social media. Like we don't know how many times we've been subject to I don't know what the fuck they call them, but it's like tests. What do they call them? What they it's a particular term I'm looking for, like social engineering.
Like a baseline test or a controlled test.
Yeah, basically, like they practice on it. They shit to see how we react to situations. They keep getting us with the simple shit, and I'm stepped away.
I think we keep failing the test.
I'm stepped away. I'm gonna tell you one that I don't.
Niggas is stupid.
Hey,
I'm telling you, man.
Because we emotionally strong. Man. We emotionally tied to everything. Yeah. Like it don't take shit to offend this the Gucci shit. We get in that shit. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna zoom through pause.
That was a
Jussie. I'm gonna run through this one real quick. Cause he done got too much press, unwarranted. He lied. He made his demographic look fucked up. None he does affects me. That's not no nigga shit. He's
that's
on.
Your shit.
That's abominable what you doing from the start, nigga. That don't really not a reflection of me. But it's funny. It's funny because it's like the egg on so many people's face. I went to Taraji page. She got rid of that shit. Hey, she called her motherfucking PR, say, take that faggot shit off my page. Get that faggot shit off my page.
Everybody pretend like they never happened.
And then his community. I hate it like it's a gay community. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up, it wasn't the gay community. The gay community it was full of secrets. You know what I'm saying? But Perez Hilton, I don't know if y'all hip to him. He a blogger, super. He like, if they had a hierarchy, he'd be like in the motherfucking high council of gay. He like super fat, but he's really he real prominent. You know what I'm saying? And he a blogger. So he was on there talking about how he embarrassed the movement, things like that. They all.
LGBT community.
It's some of them said threatening, like, listen, one more y'all lie, I'm not sucking no more dick.
Oh, shut the whole economy down.
It's real out here. It's real. But all jokes aside, as far as this, we go back to the trigger. And shit.
I can see all the gay people going crazy.
But the trigger, man, like how we emotionally attached to shit. Like it predominantly comes from not having no culture. And what I mean by that is like it's like niggas who ain't never had shit. We talked about it last week with the Black History shit. Niggas are high, you know, this is some proud shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the South Side, you start finding out shit you never gave a fuck about, but it's February, so you know what? You gonna say, did you know that we was the first people to vacuum on a motherfucking marble floor? You know what I'm saying? Without getting dirt in the vacuum. Black people started that shit. You know what I'm saying?
First people eat chicken in church.
In church, that's all they got.
I believe so. I love people believe so.
And we are proud people, but it take away from when somebody else gives us something to be proud of.
We first people sing in church. I don't know who created that, but we did. Black folks, first people sing in church.
First people to sing it was really mean what the fuck they were singing. That's what we were.
Talking about the Negro spirituals.
Then was like cold. Then was cold though. It wasn't just like they out here singing shit like people don't understand like just the
That's amazing that you said
Kumbaya.
Yeah.
The song Kumbaya. Like white folks thought that was so cool. Look at these niggas harmonizing. Kumbaya means come by here, y'all. Come by here, y'all. Come by here. These niggas begging for salvation. They praying for the Most High to come and grab them and shit. White folks write it down and shit. Maybe you know what I'm saying. That's how it was. You know what I'm saying. But back to the trigger thing, and we go back to the Gucci because we didn't talk about last week how T.I. made the scathing song.
Fuck nigga.
Mad at Floyd.
Floyd had an elegant response.
What?
An elegant response.
You were the one cheating. You got caught cheating. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, T.I. he got excluded himself in this argument for the simple fact that he has an emotion towards Floyd about his alleged relationship with Ty.
He said he doesn't. He posted it. He made a disclaimer.
You like the song?
Shit was raw.
I liked it.
T.I. can rap, so we know he can rap. But this again is for me. Wait a minute, what did you like about the song, C-Dub?
Shit, the whole song was raw. I mean, him just talking about, you know, how if we gonna boycott something, man, everybody need to be down with the shit. And you know, 1950s, 1960s, when they boycotted the bus shit, we stuck together. No black motherfucker rode the bus. So if you gonna boycott Gucci, like everybody gotta boycott the shit for it to work. You know what I mean? Like it ain't gonna work without that. So
and
I fuck with that.
With the bus boycott, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because we all know what I'm saying. What's crazy is like we get the story passed down for historically, like we not taught that Rosa Parks was selected, that she was put there in that position. Like it was something that was orchestrated. It's not as organic as people make it.
Yeah, I feel that too. Yeah.
But even in that situation, it was unity before the boycott thing.
Mm-hmm.
T.I. always tried to get on, and he do what he do, but he always try to appear smarter than what he is, in my opinion. Like he say a lot of shit, but he don't say shit.
He's definitely like the king of marketing. You know what I mean? Like he got that shit down pat. He's gonna talk about the hottest shit, but you can't deny the diss track though. You know, if you didn't
this how come that the diss track is shit to me, because this whole validity is gone when he said let's boycott for 3 months. Mm-hmm. When you put a time frame on it, it's like that's trash. It is garbage. So so you mad at me because I don't want to stop for 90 days?
3 months. Yeah, I still ain't bought
90 days. That's like a 90-day rule to get some pussy.
I'm still saving up. It's gonna take me more than 3 months.
It's superficial, like the 90-day rule to fuck. You know what I'm saying? So if it's, and then this is the thing too though. This is the thing, because it has to encompass a lot of things. Common sense say Gucci's not the only so-called racist brand. This country, like we said, every billionaire in this country that's white.
Did you hear about the Burberry shit though?
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that. We're gonna segue that too though.
Right.
All these billionaires here in this country got their money from one thing: free labor, slave labor. So even if they go back to the NFL boycott. When people talk about they boycott the NFL, it sounds good, but are you gonna boycott the NFL sponsors, the people who pay their commercials and stuff? Let's boycott it all. You can't pick and choose what you mad at. If we mad, let's be mad at all this shit. Yeah. And in addition to that, don't make you mad, don't make me mad. I don't have to be mad because you mad. You know what I'm saying? I might not be subjective to feel the same triggers that you feel. The blackface shit probably don't fuck with me. It don't fuck with me. I mean, because if I know you don't like me, if I know what y'all historically done to my people, why am I in an uproar now? Why does it take for you to say, don't forget you a nigga, for me to remember that, oh, they think I'm a nigga? Yeah. It's not what you about to say.
Man, I think it's blatant, like blatant, like get out of here. Yeah. Because we always find the brands that we're wearing and we're using, and I say we loosely. Those are the ones that always trip up. It's never the ones that we don't know about that have some little racist thing, or it's always something we've intruded on. Yeah. We're wearing and we're wearing and we're wearing and we're wearing. Eventually they say, we've had enough. Let's put something out so crazy these niggas look and realize that we don't want them over here. Because it's Burberry, because that's what we play with. You know, that's what we should wear. It's Gucci. What's the other one? H&M?
I like the reminder.
I like the reminder.
Yeah, the reminder's don't cool, be comfortable.
But it's always strategically by the ones that we are using their brand. It's never the other ones we ain't never heard about. Because there's hella fashion designers out there.
And with the Burberry, which C-Dub brought up, they had an issue at a fashion show. They had a noose. They had like a noose.
Noose on the hoodie.
Do you know how fucking like mentally weak you have to be to see a noose and be like, they talking about me? You know what I'm saying? You're not mentally insecure because what it is, you identify yourself with that. Like, we know what they've done, but why is that fucking, how does that trigger you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be so above it till you think, like we always say that they didn't steal slaves from Africa. They stole, you know what I'm saying, just regular ass niggas, internally slaves. So how do you identify with the news? How do you identify with blackface? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shouldn't be, them things should not trigger. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand it from a simple level and shit, but it's what they want you to do. They want you to be upset and angry about these things, but with the T.I. thing, man, you can't just, like, no, first off, we didn't vote you our nigga. We didn't vote you as the leader of us. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the core leadership. Listen, legit leadership don't start at the crisis. The leadership shit is going on. It's every day. It's not for a camera. It's not for a photo op. You do shit year round, all day, 24/7. That's what a leader is. A leader is not somebody who you call on with some shit going wrong. This is the person who told you it was gonna go wrong, and this is how we're gonna act when it does go wrong. So it's crazy how the shit trickled down. We talk about COINTELPRO, how they had where they didn't want no black, what they call a black messiah, a leadership, like, you know what I'm saying? So they had the splinters. So they keep us away from a single leader. You know what I'm saying? Anytime it's somebody who had a potential to lead, and when I say lead, I mean like rally us around. Mm-hmm. And I always say that the last one we had was Tupac. That was our last shot. He was our last shot at crossing, you know what I'm saying, social statuses, what white people gravitate to because it's charisma. Mm-hmm. But when you keep it splintered, and this is how they do it right now, the easiest, simplest way is money. If we could get a Floyd to be cool with a 50, to be cool with a J, to be cool with T.I., it's so much fucking economic drawing power that if they did come together and shit, they would be terrified. But they know that they have niggas in their pockets. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, I control him with this, I control him with this, I control him with this. And it's simple genius. Mm-hmm. It's simple as fuck, but...
Simple genius, though. Like I said, it's like, damn, when you think about it, how they got them all individual control on each one just because it's like, okay, I got control of him because he love this or he can't get away from this or this is controlling his drive, you know what I mean, and shit like that. So,
And we emotional people, man. They're gonna burn our emotions out before we realize how to get out of the situation. It's almost like the whole pimp mentality when, man, we talked about it before, how they'll run them through a series of emotions where it's like they break them and they get them to apologize, they break them, give them, you know, that little back and forth cycle. I feel like that's what they're doing with all these shock value news stories. Because we react, we get our feelings out. They say okay, or somehow there's a collective okay, and we move forward. In about 10 years, we're not gonna have anything else that we haven't yelled about. We yelled about being able to kneel on the football field, blackface.
Black Lives Matter.
Gay people get killed in Chicago or jump. You know, we lost our public dad, Bill Cosby. We got deported and he's really black, let him stay. We've been through everything. By the time it's done, we're gonna be cool with just being back at square one.
But you said, Ben, anything before any of those entities that everything you mentioned was fucking entertainment. Everything from sports to music, but I'm just saying from sports. If we equate that to going through some shit, our ancestors really failed us. These niggas, hold on, they was stripped to the west coast of Africa, put boats like sardines, tossed over the sea, you know what I'm saying, into the ocean, beat, you know what I'm saying, get over here, get raped, families broke up. If we really mad about Kaepernick not getting to play in the NFL to play a fucking game, that's a game. You know
I swear they do, because now everybody, ain't nobody talking about cops shooting nobody. I ain't seen no videos of cops getting beat.
Kaepernick shut that shit down.
Everybody killed now, but yeah, they just switched.
But that's crazy as fuck though, because it was like a string to where it was like, it seemed like a nigga was getting shot in the car with his girlfriend every other weekend.
Man, nigga just got shot.
Where at?
That's crazy. Like, this was just last
shit.
Week or 2 weeks
It
ago.
just happened in my city too, man.
Where is this at?
This is in Peoria. This dude was running from the police and he tried to run and he just started firing and he
They
killed him.
normalized
I'm talking about another one, nigga. That's two.
Yeah, that's
the nigga
big.
got shot in the car. He was asleep in the parking lot, Taco Bell parking lot in the drive-thru or some shit like that. And he said it was 6 cops and they shot the nigga.
It's put like this, man.
I guess they was like all like
He slowed it down, but he ain't stopped that shit.
If I get shot and I only get less than 10 likes, I'm upset.
Oh, was that the same one?
Y'all better treat my shooting like it's the first shooting you ever see. Make that go viral. Because if I die by cops and I don't go viral, that's fucked up.
If I get shot, when did this happen?
Like,
Man, this was like the past month.
Ain't nobody checking
This
for
was a
it.
few months back in my city.
2 killings.
It's crazy
Barely get a
because
couple.
the biggest
This is just on our level. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling how many happened in motherfucking Montreal.
it's definitely undocumented shootings and shit.
Every motherfucking day by the cops.
But the thing about it is like, it's not a coincidence. I mean, it's consistent. This is like, since this country, that since its inception, it's never identified us as a people. I mean, it's even been as blatant as you're not human. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's why I don't understand why we still triggered. Like they let us get on Olympic team, get some gold medals and shit, let us swing that flag around. We think we made it.
Man, they showed a lot of swing shit though. You know what I mean? Like make your motherfuckers make niggas feel good for a minute. You know what I mean? It's like that, like you said, it's mind control.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, shit, that shit gonna keep happening.
But and the shit and the biggest thing, like the biggest way they was able to take over was breaking up the family structure. That was the most prominent thing, take away the masculinity of men, even the feminine ways of the women, where they made women try to be masculine over supersede men. Was it you I was talking to? This some shit, and then this is like the fallout of it all, the abortion shit. Did you send me that article? No, you did.
No.
You did. In New York, this guy, he killed his pregnant girlfriend. They charged him with 2 murders. Then they went back and only charged him 1. They said because it's a law where you kill babies. You know what I'm saying? Where if you like abort, it's not a felony. So now that's a slippery slope for women. Which we talking about the break up the family structure. we had the discussion on the show before when I said that women shouldn't be the only people who could determine abortion.
Yeah.
For the record, I don't believe in abortion under no circumstances and shit. I'm not part of this liberal mind state of this world and shit. You know what I'm saying? I reserve the right to fucking think independently. I said, but under the system, if a woman can kill, the man should be able to kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all gotta do something with her because I'm not paying for that motherfucker when it come out. If we being fair across the board. So now in New York, I don't know what the age is, you know what I'm saying, the term. But if you just have a chicken stomach and shit kill that baby, you can't be charged for murder. If she don't die, you good. And like how to know, where's the, you know what I'm saying, like where's the line at for this? Because now I'll be like, man, you know what I'm saying? And hit her in the stomach, can't nobody do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But it's insane, man. And I don't want to, we talked a lot about social issues last week when we just sitting by ourselves. We got a hip hop guest today. I don't want to just treat him like a hip hop artist because he's a human being outside of music. You know what I'm saying? So he has an opinion. I hate for niggas reduce niggas to their occupation or to what they desire and shit. Like, we have rapper C-Dub here telling us what he thinks about. Hold on, motherfucker. That's on the CD. I'm really Christopher Dupers. No, but
yeah, I definitely just don't like talking about music though, man.
Yeah.
I do it so much, so it's good to talk about different shit, man. So,
plus in your music, man, I can call it the social awareness. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not just, you know what I'm saying, bang, bang, hit the bitch, big booty. Hey!
you know what I mean? That's for sure. That's what people want to hear, though. But I don't put myself in a box when it comes to music. I do it all, man. Like,
And before we get right to your music, we're definitely going to get into that. I want to say two things in music. One is it's Dr. Dre's birthday. Definitely a top 5 producer ever, as far as I'm concerned. Where would you rate him at?
Who?
Dre.
Dre, the producer?
Yeah. So you in a whole different demographic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I gotta put him at one because he's so
I was just about to say,
you know
even
what I mean?
outside of his demographic.
I have to, because I don't know. I'm trying to think of producers around his time to compare him to him, and I don't know too many. So I'm only thinking about the producers now. He definitely man all in one. He's a legend.
I'm gonna tell you.
All the ones
I'm gonna say this. Dre is the greatest overrated producer ever.
You said the greatest
I'll say
overrated.
overrated.
He sampled a whole lot more than people think. He made a lot of original shit, but he sampled some shit that was just a straight sample.
Yeah.
Where he might have just slowed it up a little bit or just sped it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like overrated. But I'm just saying I don't think people take everything in context. Where you rate him at, my baby?
Shit, he's up there, man. One of the ghosts, man. I really don't know too many that did what Dre did. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too many. So I definitely rate him at like a 9, 10.
I'll give him a 10. Even though I said overrated, I got a weird scale. I got a weird critique of it because the main thing you said was did it like he did it.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that he transcended genre.
Trendsetter.
He started with the World Class Wrecking Crew. You know what I'm saying? Then he did the NWA. Of course, he did one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time, Chronic. And then even Doggy Style. This is where I'll say he sampled a lot though, with them 70 beats and shit.
Oh, yeah, no,
but it was good fusion.
That was creative shit, but then now when you say that, and then it brings it to, you know, like, oh, okay.
The only person I'd say that was comparable with him, what stops him is the longevity thing. But as far as like a stretch, maybe it was 5-year run, maybe a little bit longer, it's Timber.
I was gonna say that.
Monster. I mean,
You're singing that Aaliyah.
The genuine beats, the way he crossed over pop music, Neptunes. You know what I'm saying?
One of my favorite beats he made was that beat he made for Drake. That,
who you talking about? Tim?
Yeah, he made a beat for Drake. That motherfucker was too hard.
I forget the song.
This shit was all I know. You know what I'm talking about? I heard that shit.
I don't know.
That shit hard as fuck.
My favorite producer that nobody fuck with though is J. Dill. That's my
guy. I looked up his
Dill was my guy, man. Dill was my guy. He's so fucking underrated. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But that's my Dre shout out for his birthday, man. He's like 207. He born in 65.
Yeah, he's 54.
54. Yeah. I hate to see Dre on and taking pictures doing this. with the tight ass motherfucking black shirt. He don't take it off no more. He do
Nah.
like 200 push-ups and shit. Don't take that motherfucker off. He get a picture like this and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker party now.
Hey, man, listen. That motherfucker take the shirt off, his whole upper body come off and shit. Sparks start flying and shit.
I figured he had like 1,000 of them motherfuckers. That's probably the same one.
Hey,
That's
man.
probably the same one. You know niggas be like,
Hey,
probably got
you know when you
1,000
bring, I got it. So
I was buying for one too. I ain't dirty. You know?
they gonna think it's a different.
Yeah, except me, nigga. I'm looking at the same white stain on your shoulder, nigga. That was the motherfucker 2 months ago vibe, nigga.
Hey, when you meet him, look for the stain on his shirt.
Hey, I'll tell you what you do is in school, man, a little bullshitters, man. We see somebody like they got the same pants on, but we ain't sure. Look at them, that marker. And every day you come in, nigga, you still got that green marker. You had your pants on yesterday, you poor. You poor, nigga. I know you poor, because you had them pants on yesterday.
Oh shit.
Kids are so petty, man. Why you making fun of niggas because he poor,
Hey,
man?
that's
Like,
we
you
kids,
tell me.
nigga. Hey, we kids, nigga. All's fair. When you a child, man, listen. Don't come here poor. Don't come. We going to school. You going to school field trip and shit. The King's out. There's only one nigga who get the piece on the way back. Look at him. He hungry and he poor. I rode all the rides, but you poor. But my other hip hop shit though, and this is some shit we're gonna just breeze through real quick. Nicki Minaj posted a picture of her and Young Ma. I don't know if it's Young Ma or Young M.A.
Oh shit. Young man, I heard.
It looked like little Jim Jones. The bitch look like him, Jim Jones. But look, when she posted the picture, Kodak Black said both y'all can get it.
Yeah.
That was his comment on the picture.
He's suspect, man.
Gay!
Listen.
Listen. So I looked at this shit out
Niggas be
there.
creeping their way into that shit, I'm telling you.
Hey man, listen.
Motherfucker give you that first time, you got wrong with that shit. Nigga, I knew it, nigga.
Listen. I've seen faggots more feminine than Young Ma, so what are you saying about him, sir?
Oh, the real.
Listen, real shit. It made me think, I don't find Nicki Minaj attractive. 5 years ago I found Nicki Minaj, but she just keep adding these fucking things on it.
She like a Lego block. And it's like them had the perfect gun, and then they keep putting blocks on the shit.
It's
like,
like-
damn, bitch, I built the perfect Lego fucking block.
Exactly.
Now you fucking my shit up.
Exactly. Like you like, yeah, I'm proud of this shit. I'm gonna go get my mama so my mama this. You go get your mama, your brother, and put off that silly shit on the motherfucker when you get back.
Fucking the pissed you off.
But I ask y'all that. I'm mentioning that to say this. Who do you find is the most attractive woman in like celebrity?
Celebrity?
It ain't gotta be the most attractive, just somebody who real attractive who you would love to paint.
Gotta be current.
Yeah.
Gotta be current, huh?
I mean, you can pick up a dead bitch if you want to. Who you thinking about?
You trying to get the weight. Before the drugs
I'm
and
gonna say
shit.
right off the back, I'm gonna say, what's Nipsey girl?
Lauren London.
Lauren London.
Lauren London? Yeah.
Okay, now keep her on. What about you, C-Dub?
Rihanna, man.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
What about you,
She
Asad?
can hypnotize me.
Any celebrity?
Yeah.
Give me the new little Instagram follow. Little chick right there. Yeah.
Who is she? She look like a
Exactly.
dude, man.
Nah, don't play with that.
She look like a dude.
I
I don't like all that made up shit, man. That made up.
Now. Stop playing.
Okay, so Asad got his. Now,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta see it. You gotta show me.
Instagram.
Yeah, that bitch, she Instagram famous.
Yeah.
You know, she like,
Don't
she used to
worry
fuck with the
about it.
game and some more shit.
I mean, she used to fuck with me too. Start like that, then.
Now let's hold
Some
your,
other
let's hold
niggas
your,
like-
let's hold your bossing
Like
stories and shit
JC
too,
on.
man. Now y'all mention the girls and shit
JC,
that y'all find attractive, right?
Yeah.
Now, if she said the only way you can fuck me is have a threesome with Young Ma, would y'all do it?
Nah.
You would.
Hell no. It ain't that deep.
I'm in.
It's just pussy. I ain't
I'm
fucking
in.
that. Hell no.
Would you aside?
Man.
Fuck it.
She's
anything.
me. Yeah, he didn't see the picture. Hold on.
Maybe this will change your mind.
Hey, man,
Maybe
look.
this will change your mind.
I'm about to get
As long as
you
we
the
clear,
phone
Young
right
Ma's
now.
a
I'm on the
female,
phone.
right?
She is a
Yeah.
girl.
Like,
She a female.
that don't mean I'm hitting Young Ma.
Yeah, you ain't gotta hit her, man. So
It's
I might
like
change mine.
if
No,
me and my
we
homie,
ain't changing the answer. I mean, no, we ain't changed the question. We ain't changed the question.
it ain't no different than me and my homie. Share the
Whoa.
girl.
Oh, you say you got. No, you gotta stick your dick in your homie.
Nah.
You ain't gonna change
That's not a
the
requirement. That's not what you said. You said this is a threesome or there's some type of.
That's a train. I ain't say train, nigga.
You
We ain't gonna
you
get
have
into
to-
semantics. Anyway, listen, man. You said you would do it. We know that you attracted to bitches that look like niggas, and that's okay.
Nah.
But listen, all jokes aside, though, I'm just saying Kodak Black's a weird motherfucker. Aside from that, let's talk about some real shit. We got our guests on here, the real C-Dub. I'm calling C-Dub. I imagine the real C-Dub is for social media and shit, so they don't confuse you with the fake C-Dub.
Yeah, there's so many C-Dubs.
Is it that many?
Man, I try to, like, when I was uploading my music and shit, I looked on iTunes and shit, I typed in C-Dub. It's gospel rapper C-Dub, it's all type of C-Dub. I'm like, man, fuck. But I'm gonna just keep my shit, because I'm gonna outwork all these motherfuckers.
I saw you on Instagram, and I seen I was perusing Instagram looking for people who seem like they serious about doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? I went to the video. I believe we seen the same one. They got the army setting.
Oh yeah, Rolling Peace.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, it's that Kodak video.
I shot that on this side, man. Yeah, me and my boy, we was riding down the street and we seen a tank and shit.
Is it over there on Whole Road?
I don't know where it's at. I don't know the street.
It's a tank over there saying.
Yeah. So yeah, I seen the tank and we like, yo, we gonna shoot it here, man. I already had the shit recorded, so.
Okay. So I was going through your page, like I said, I like the song. You know what I'm saying? I like the rap style and shit. As we talk, I'm gonna tell you who. I play the song. Come play the song for the people to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you who it remind me of, what it sound like. But I'm a fan of lyrics. I like music with a meaning. And it don't always have no D meaning and shit where you telling me exactly how in the fuck to file my taxes, no shit like that. It ain't gotta teach me life and shit. It just gotta be clever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And not just basic. But first off, how old are you? Because you said something about
25.
25. How you get started rapping?
Shit, I started battle rapping at first. Like I still battle rap, and I think I still got some videos on YouTube. But shit, I started battling in like 3rd grade, bro. I was battling. Yeah, I was battling 5th graders, chewing their ass, man. Yeah, doing that. So I started battling, and then when I got in high school, I started making music and shit. So
when you say battling, are you saying battling like cypher type shit, or you
no, like battle rap
type shit?
Yeah, battle rapping.
You
like Eminem. Yeah, hell yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Before we go further, because see, I like battle rap too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of battle rap, man. Top 3.
Not ever, but just like hot right now.
Top 3, Tay Rock, Arsenal.
That's light. That's light.
That light, Arsenal, and I'll probably go with.
You don't fuck with Tay Rock?
I like Briz Rothstein, bro, because his shit, his shit is different.
Mama still give me head out. You already know what that is.
Yeah, Briz is the truth, man.
I like Briz, but like my top 3 currently is Av Teeter. I just like Av a lot. Av, he don't change up enough for me though. He got the same cadence and shit. Yeah. I like Av. I like Daylight.
I fuck with Daylight.
Daylight ain't bullshit. I like
when
Daylight.
He woke.
Yeah, I fuck with Daylight.
He's a beast.
And I like it's crazy. I probably don't got for you right now. I like Lux whenever he do his shit.
Yeah.
He another person don't change up either.
Yeah.
I think I don't want to say favorite, but the all-time best battle rapper to me is somebody who they say just got 3 old by math. I think
Good.
Hollow. I think Hollow.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that because he got every staff.
Yeah, definitely.
He got every staff. I like Hollow. I don't like Goods.
Goods versus Cassidy. I'm watching that shit.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Cassidy, he ain't do that shit against Disaster.
No.
It's just that Disaster trash.
Yeah, Disaster. You can't fucking do it.
I like, what was it? Dude that got locked up. He had that. Now I like Goods battle with him. I think he from Philly. Philly, he battled Goods and shit like half a gallon Goods. This half a gallon Goods.
Damn, I forgot his name.
I forgot his name.
That's old. That's an old ass.
But on some local shit though, the boy from Gary.
He here?
His name Mr. Mills.
I'm not
Listen,
I'm not even tuned in.
I'm gonna get you hip. He done battled a few motherfuckers though. He done battled JC, the boy from St. Louis.
A Verb.
Yeah, he the metal Verb.
Okay.
Mr. Mills, that's his name. I'll get you into him on show. This about you.
Okay, yeah.
But it's cool that you got started battling and shit. So you got a flavor for competition.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
So when you spitting and shit, you still want to be the best. When you said you got into high school, what were you doing? Was you recording or?
Oh yeah, I started doing music in high school. I was doing multiple shit, but I was playing basketball on the track. But shit, music was the passion, so I was doing that shit, writing raps in class and shit, you know.
Was you going to school here or in Illinois?
Illinois, yeah.
Peoria.
Yep.
My uncle died on the roof in Peoria. You got electrocuted. I wasn't here, so it's not like something I hold near and dear.
Yeah,
But of course, at the time, my mama talking about Uncle Pee Wee and shit. Always, he was on the roof and it was lightning and shit. He was trying to get the antenna. Some shit. I know that Peoria killed my uncle and I got beef with him. But no, jokes aside.
That's fucked up, man.
When did you move from Peoria to here?
Shit, it was about 2015.
2015. How'd you end up here?
Shit, my dad is already here and I got family here too, so you know, I made that move to Peoria and shit, but you know, poverty right now, so it's definitely more opportunities here, so I made that move, man. Yeah.
I knew Peoria rang a bell too. This is home of Rich Pryor.
Yeah, home of Rich
Is
Pryor.
he Hollywood out there?
Oh yeah, he got a street there. Yeah, he got a Rich Pryor. Yeah.
He one of the few people whose routines transcend generations. But you can't go back and listen to everybody's shit and it's still funny.
Yeah.
You go back and listen to Rich Pryor shit.
Yeah. That what is it? Night on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah. That shit is fucking incredible.
Hilarious.
So you come from a lineage of great shit, Peoria.
Yeah.
When you moved from Peoria to Indianapolis, have you been going back and forth?
No, I've been here shit.
No, I'm saying when you first came.
Oh yeah, so I've been here. I went to 93 George Fisher here for like a year. Then I went to Arlington here for about 8 months, and then I went back. Yep, and then I came back and just stayed. You know what I mean? So I was always back and forth from Chicago to Peoria. You know what I mean? It was a lot of moving around, man.
What's the biggest difference that you noticed? First, I'm gonna ask you in two different instances. Just from the everyday life, you mentioned poverty.
Mm-hmm.
Were you saying that like in relation to like Peoria, that got a high poverty rate or something?
Oh yeah. It's one good job there, and if you get on that Caterpillar, you made it. You know what I mean? If you ain't working that Caterpillar, you live from check to check.
And like, how much do they start off at Caterpillar?
Shit, $17. Yep. That's the best job we got down there, man.
And at one point, did y'all have like General Motors, like automotive places or anything?
Yeah, basically, yeah, we got like a few automotive places.
Because people don't know, like in the 70s, 80s and shit, that was the boom. Then started to wane in the 90s. I'm from Anderson.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what happened. That's how Anderson died when they took the two big plants out here. So,
right.
It's probably something similar, but they've had an infusion of certain, you know what I'm saying, factories or whatever.
Right,
and it's crazy because this is how people don't understand how close we are to poverty as people. Because some people, $17 is blowing out of control.
I'm
you know what
I'm telling you.
And that's because we survivors and shit. We can make 17 look like shit.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
But when you say the poverty in Peoria compared to Indianapolis, because I always say I'm in poverty. I don't even mask it. Like I'm missing check and shit, man. I'm like, listen, if you can't help me, I can go help myself. So what you want to do? Talk to the Most High like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna eat this chance before I go outside with this pistol. Like, what can you do for me before I get outside? Man,
I ain't rushing.
You know,
I just know you can work fast.
It's like, cause that's how close we are to poverty. So I'm trying to understand, like, what's the difference between poverty there and poverty here?
So man, poverty is bad, man. Like everybody ain't good with their hands. So you mentioned General Motors and shit like that, but everybody, we getting out of high school, we ain't good with our hands, man. A lot of us ain't go to college or shit like that.
Like, you know, actually, because back in the day, because he right, but back in the day, if you wasn't, you
was fucked.
Dead.
What's up, sis?
You can't use your head. Like, you ain't got to think, nigga.
I can read. You like reading ass nigga. Get the goddamn corn out the stalk, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
You was fucked, man.
I know what you're saying, though.
Right.
I know what you're saying,
So yeah, we ain't good with our hands, man. The only thing we got is warehouse jobs, and you know, Caterpillar, they real selective. I actually worked there for about a week and got fired, but
why'd you get fired?
Shit, I guess, I don't know. I guess I wore a do-rag in front, you know, with all them white folks and shit. I was outcasted already, so it probably was more than that, but I don't know, shit. But
you didn't care, did you?
I didn't, nah.
So you wore the do-rag, get fired.
I was gonna do this music shit. I was like, hey, fuck it.
Okay, and my second question was like, what was the difference in the music scene?
Oh man, it's kind of the same, man. It's like they fuck with you, but they don't. You know what I mean? They don't really support. You know what I mean? I would say it's a lot of hate. It's a lot of competitiveness. Like, you know, everybody want to be the best, but I'm not really competing with, you know, local rappers. I'm trying to compete with the motherfuckers that's already in the industry. So it's just the same, man. It's like a lot of hate.
When you say hate, what exactly do you mean?
Like you say, if you know, post your music and shit, people not sharing it, people not supporting, but they see it, they know it's good. You know what I mean? I think that's hate to me. You know what I mean? If you see something that's great, share that shit. You know what I mean?
I think that's kind of like I don't know, because.
Well, you gotta earn supporters, but
yeah.
I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? You know that we all trying to make this music shit happen in this little ass town, so just show some support. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
How do you think you can combat that? How do you think you gain supporters?
I think just staying consistent and just, you know, rap what you live in and just being genuine, being nice to people and shit, you know, showing love. I show love to everybody, you know. All the other artists that's doing this shit, I show them love, so, yeah.
When you say you're not competing with local, I hate the term local rappers.
I think
when people say it, they say it disparaging. Like they're trying to make you sound like you ain't, you know what I'm saying, shit.
Yeah.
And I always say that everybody who we like on any level of music was a local, wherever
Oh,
they
yeah,
was.
definitely.
So when you say you're not competing with them, which I totally get, in the sense of like, this is not what I want to do. I want to be that.
Right. What I mean is competing, like, as far as, yo, I'm about to talk shit about you and not share your shit, that type of competing, you know what I mean? Like, that's what motherfuckers do. Like, we gotta support all each other. You know, Indianapolis it's a big city, but I consider it as a small town because there's not too many that made it major from here. So it's just, you know, supporting
So
everybody.
it's just basically the crab in the barrel mentality and shit.
Exactly.
And I think that's what has historically held Indianapolis down. And it's crazy when the crab's on your team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when the haters from the inside.
Yeah.
When you write music, like, cause I've written music before. I rap. And it seemed like one of the things I do, like when I hear a beat, for some reason, it's like one particular type of subject comes in my head. And then I might, you know what I'm saying, like, what the fuck am I doing? Then I had to go to somewhere else. Did that ever happen to you? Or do you understand what I'm saying?
I know y'all.
So when I write music, I get all my inspiration from the beat. So if it's a beat, like I got a song on my album called Bulletproof, you know, the song, the name of the beat was Bulletproof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got, okay, that's what came in my head. I get all my inspiration from the instrumental and the names as well, but it's my life as well, but as far as instrumentals and shit, that's where I get my inspiration from.
Do you have a preference of like what type of beats you listen to?
No, I try to listen to everything.
Just from listening to it. I'm gonna play this song called Smoke. So if people listen, they can hear it.
Yeah.
We'll play that shit, then we'll come back and critique that, talk about it, give our opinions, whatever.
Definitely.
But when you write, do you are you, when I say beat driven, do you like beats that people can hear more of what you're saying as opposed to like just, you know, it's like, I wasn't even paying attention, I just like the beat. Like, do you feel like some beats are too dominant for your style? Like it's too much shit inside the beat?
Definitely. I feel like, yeah, definitely.
And if I'm gonna put it just in like the terms of clarity and stuff, like when you listen to Oh No Limit shit. Yeah. How you have to write just to be heard and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm about to play this song. It's called Smoke. Anything you want to tell us about this song before we play? Like how you?
Let's play that shit, man.
Well, fuck it, dude. We going.
Let's go.
I got it on mute. When you played, the video edited this shit out. I was just sitting there looking stupid listening to this shit. You know you sound like on this hook. Wyclef.
Wyclef. Oh yeah, I ain't peep down.
You don't want problems. What's it going to a goblin? I don't ask why. I don't question God, nigga. I just trust the process. Y'all about to make me open my third eye, tap into my conscience. Y'all rather listen to them dumb niggas than the niggas speaking knowledge. Y'all my sons, I'll whip you niggas. We can get it jumping like hydraulics. Y'all my sons, I'll whip you niggas. We can get it jumping like fuck it. I'ma still fuck the bitch, nigga. Real niggas don't care about mileage. I'm the motherfucking GOAT, nigga. When you see me, pay homage. All these rappers talk that crack shit and how they got still like a blacksmith. But they ain't them, nigga. They ain't them, man. All these motherfuckers catfish. I'm the boss, barbarian, brave enough to break up the bracket. And I ain't even fucking trying, niggas. For the God, this shit's practice. Watch this. I know that you don't want smoke. No.
You were listening to Wyclef?
I listened to the old shit. It was a joint where they was like, I forgot what the name of it, but they was like in like some type of like club or something. They started doing karate and shit, man. It was old.
That shit. That was that pride shit.
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. Yeah, but I'm not too hit with it.
It's that because it's on some Haitian shit, that accent.
But I'm bulletproof, check that firearm, probably jam. I don't yell out free smoke. This smoke might cost a fee. C-Dub, I'm the boss to be. I do this shit so flawlessly. I'm the motherfucking prodigy. I know my daddy really proud of me. I can't wait to hand my mama them keys to the mansion with the balcony. I got smoke for you and you and you. I got smoke for her and him and them. I got smoke for all these little rabbits that don't want to see your boy win. Let's get it. I know that you don't want smoke.
The video to it yet?
Nah, it's coming though. It's in the works. It's in the works. We discussing some shit now.
That one, I was trying to get in the video. Like some fun,
that motherfucker blowing definitely.
Ready for a history lesson?
Nigga in the hallway.
King Arthur's black.
I'm trying to tell you, man, that's what I be saying about all that, because then he do everything, everybody black. Like, hold on, Jesus black too.
Yeah, sure is though. I'm a fan of facts. Hey, we're gonna get into the next song. That was Smoke right there, man. Decent song. Decent song. I'm underselling. I like the song. Like I said, it should stand out to me. I told her off air that the chorus got a Wyclef team to it. It sounds like the accent, which I like. I'll listen to pick it up, say as we go on. You don't care if she has malice, you're fucking her. What can you elaborate on that? I don't care about the malice.
Oh yeah.
Is that fucking or being with?
That's shit, just fucking. I was talking about just fucking, but yeah, as far as being with, that's different, man. I mean, some type of standards got to be held again.
Yeah, but in the middle of that song, that's a cold ass line. Because I get exactly where you. It's like, look, you dealing with all this drum.
No, but something else you said about the GOAT. Mm-hmm. So when you said you're not competing with. Well, we said local rap, but we understand what you're saying. Mm-hmm. You say you're not competing with local rappers. When you say that, it's like, and then you say the GOAT also, it made me think about how at a certain point in hip hop, we gonna compare rappers to themselves. Mm-hmm. So like when you trying to be the best and shit, of course you're not looking at a nigga next to you. Cause to be the best, you gotta be somebody who's out of this world. Right. And to be the GOAT, it's crazy. Like, what I mean by that is like if I hear a Jay-Z album, and if I say I don't like it, I'm not saying I don't like it compared to the shit that's going on. I'm saying I don't like it compared to what he's done. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I define a GOAT when I'm comparing you against yourself. Like my favorite rapper of all time is Tupac. And you have a song called Machiavelli, I'm sure there's that.
Yeah, Machiavelli's hard, yeah.
It's about Tupac?
It's the hook that got like Tupac, and when you hear it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like it's catchy, some catchy shit.
Cause I compare Tupac to a Tupac. Like when we say the best ever, to me he's the best ever for my preference.
Oh yeah.
But I don't compare him directly to a Big. I don't compare him directly to a Jay-Z, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like when I hear golden shit, it's like a whole different connotation than some people think.
Right.
At the end of the day, because we usually do like in 5 years where you see yourself from. We're gonna take away from that cliche today.
Okay.
When you an old man at the rugged age of 29. No, I'm fucking with you. No, when you old and shit and towards like when you hanging the mic up, which is it's harder than most people think. You don't just stop rapping at age.
Nah.
But once you got your feet down and shit, your legacy is set, where do you want to be at historically? How do you want to be viewed?
That's a good ass question. I just want to be respected, man. Somebody that's, you know, that was amongst the greats, like the Tupacs and Biggie. So, you know, when they name come up, I just want my name to come up. You know what I mean? That's one of those guys who's, you know, really did this music shit. You know, that's really it. I'm not doing this for, you know, material shit or nothing like that, man. That really don't matter. I just want to be respected, you know. That's pretty much it.
And I'm looking at your track list. And I'm gonna tell you, this remind me of the era, cause I'm from the era where you go to the store, grab the CD, go through the fucking, you know what I'm saying, credits, look. Thank God. This nigga say thank God, what's wrong with him? I used to be in the credits.
Yeah,
who the fuck is Uncle Chrissy?
Yeah.
Why is Uncle named Chrissy? Is Chrissy a fag? I'm talking about this nigga personal life from his bank views and shit. Yeah. I'm from that era where we look at the track list, so I'm looking at your track list, and what I do from it is like, you listen to a lot of old shit.
Oh yeah.
You listen to a lot of old, cause the DITC, listen to these my niggas, but they don't know what digging the crates is. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about that shit. It was a little like a crew and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nice, hard shit. What inspires some of these songs? Like I Would Die. I'm old, so the first thing that comes to my mind is Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like I Would Die for You. Is that some shit like?
That was a song I just written by my son, man.
Okay. How old is your son?
Son is 10 months.
Oh yeah. That's your only child?
Yep.
Great feeling.
Great feeling.
Change.
Yeah.
How did it change you like the biggest thing?
Shit, man, just my attitude, how I was moving, just make me want to live for, you know, greater shit, greater purpose. The
responsibility.
Yeah, definitely.
It's different when you got somebody to live for and shit, ain't it?
Yeah, definitely. You move a lot of move different, man.
Yeah. You have a girl, watch how your view of women change.
Yeah.
You have a girl.
Yeah, definitely.
I always tell people after my daughter shot, Destiny. She ain't stuck me. It's gonna get to that point. He 10 months down. One day it's gonna be You know, they ain't gonna be fucking with you. Right now he needs you. Give me the bottle. Help me, nigga. I need you. But I always say that when my daughter was born, the first thing like I went to a strip club and I couldn't enjoy myself. I seen the bitch guy rating the shit with sweaty glitter on her, and I said, "Where's your daddy, bitch?" In my head, I said, "How did this happen?"
Yeah,
so
the part about the story.
I went to Pure Passion not too long ago, and yeah, man. So I enjoyed myself. Man.
What you say?
Fuck the part about the story. He didn't mention this before, and this is not a lie because somewhere in the last 5 years, he used to be the biggest influence, and then eventually we would go and he would say weird stuff there. None of this stuff is made up because while we be there, he be, you know, some conversations like, man, you know, you ever think about it? I'm like,
no, I'm enjoying myself.
That's true, and eventually it faded off. We stopped going. I had to be the one, are you trying to go to the strip club? No, I'm cool.
Those bitches are disgusting. They freak me out. They keep asking for my money. I got bills. But that's just like, and even, and a side note with his son, you know what I'm saying? Because you got somebody watching you.
Yeah.
And so, with the decisions you make, I understand you trying to make decisions like, I don't want her to grow up and be a stripper because of the decision I made. You know what I'm saying? So now I make decisions and shit to make sure I'm here. Cause I had a regular streak and shit. I ain't even fuck. You know what I'm saying? I wake up niggas. So that kind of shit. So with the I Would Die. What's your son name?
Kerry Jr.
Shout out to Kerry June. What's your favorite song out of all these right here?
I like all of them. I like King Arthur though.
You gotta have a favorite.
First song.
Cause it's one where you just like, man, this verse hard as fuck. Yeah, you yourself keep rewinding and shit's like this
that's
shit.
That's King Arthur, man.
It's King Arthur.
The first song.
Hey, we're gonna play King Arthur.
Yeah.
This is King Arthur. I want to ask you what inspired the title, cause I heard you say it in the bar. Did you have the title before you did it?
No,
or are
I
you the
didn't.
person who go through the song list and say, okay, this was gonna be called?
No, I don't. I just try to find something that stood out and name it that. And the King Arthur shit I used in there, it stood out. So I just like, just King Arthur.
King Arthur was black.
Yeah.
That shit hard. I like both of them. Stop that shit easy. I like that shit better. I mean, I like them both, but that shit super hard. Who the fuck is Tess? Why are you beefing with Tess?
Who?
Tess.
Tess.
Did you say something about Tess in that song? Or was you just rapping?
No, I didn't say. What you say?
Did you say something about Tess? I know I was the only person who heard that. I don't want to have to play it again. Did you hear that?
Play again. I gotta see what part
play
you
that shit
talking about.
again, man. I hope I ain't imagine that shit because if I did it, I'm weird. That mean I imagined that shit twice. I heard it when I was in the car. Be hard as fuck. Let me see something. You say you like that beat too? Who did the track?
Yondo.
Shout out Yondo.
You be recording that?
Shit, Asmith and Remix and Fortune King just right up.
You like the two main spots in the city. People
Yeah. I switch. I go to both of them, man. I get this at Asmith, bro, man. Shout out to Trey Good for you.
And you sell it to your own people, that's confusing me. What you destined for? And want the title for the depth award. Fuck money, raise your kids, that's the best award. King of the cipher, if I switch, better pour the cord. Nigga, I am smarter, King Arthur, watch me test the sword.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Don't you test me. I look in my dude's eyes,
Speaking of test, I was talking about like, cause I said, speaking to test, little bitch, don't you test me. I look at Medusa eyes, it still didn't affect me.
I thought you called Tess a little bitch.
No.
I wanted some drama, nigga.
No.
We don't get drama here.
No.
You said that your brother is a peace stone. A lot of people don't know that's affiliated peoples, peeps and shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, he's still in Illinois right now?
Yeah.
Is it a
Shout
big
out to
gang
D.Y.
demographic?
Man. Oh yeah.
Is it? Like what? Like folks
It's
and
like
peeps and shit?
it's folk corner hustlers, it's G's, it's Stones, it's Bomb Squad, it's man, it's shit everything, man.
Was you involved in anything?
Nah, I stayed out of that shit.
Neutron.
Yeah.
That's how you talk when you know gang shit. He Neutron. I was Neutron, nigga. Who was you, nigga? Who were you? I always say that, like I said, we from Anderson. Anderson used to swear they was somebody on some bullshit.
I swear, motherfucker.
Yeah.
This way, blessed our little asses in. Hey, what y'all in? We was like, yeah, we folks. They like, oh yeah, y'all. We said the right thing. Nigga. So I thought I was folks from then on out.
You said you 25, man. So now that I don't be trying to do that son and shit to where you like you young, nigga, you don't know. But do you have older relatives and shit who's involved in lifestyle too?
Oh yeah.
They ever tell you like it was like a little bit more rougher when they was coming up?
Yeah,
They
always.
ever say that?
Yeah, always.
Do you think that, from what you can tell, has it been watered down, the gang life? Because like we see in music industry, how everybody's a blood. Like ain't too many people claiming a crit across the country.
Right.
Tekashi's a blood for crying out loud. But you know what I'm saying? How Cardi B's a blood. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Barty on some days.
I don't know why gang shit is like trendy. I just don't understand that shit. Like, but
You would think motherfuckers be coming up dead and shit, fucking with that shit. You know what I mean? It's like thinking on how it was back in the day. Like that shit wasn't really nothing to play with. You feel me? So it's like you would think motherfuckers would really be coming up. But I mean, shit, maybe it ain't, shit like it was back then. Shit.
When you doing your music, do you incorporate like cautionary tales about gangs and shit? Not so much on like this right here, but have you ever incorporated that in your music?
I have. Cause I got a second album called Kill Mode, which I'm pretty much talking about that shit. So.
Cause when you said when you talk about, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, you good. Yeah.
When you talk about they bring in dope and we sell like the evidence attached to that.
Yeah.
Do you put a lot of that in your music? Or?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I be trying to like, wake motherfuckers up just a little bit, you know what I mean? Not really wake people up, but just give them the information that I've learned, just a little bit of awareness, you know what I mean? I just don't want to be all bullshit, you know, because I can do that, but I don't want to. I want to, you know.
Do you try to keep a healthy balance?
Yeah,
because that you can have fun with it, but it's like what keep you balanced is like your ground morals.
Exactly.
Because you be like, this shit would be fun, but let me balance it.
Right.
When I hear you, man, like, I'm gonna say this.
C-Dub shit. Rolling Peace remix. Hey, bounce, 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 bounce. I got it. Look. I'm just trying to be legendary, fuck with that, I put you in the cemetery. You a pussy and your family too, man, that shit is hereditary. I'm getting all these fucking emails talking about would you join the military. Hell no, ain't Trump in office, man, that shit'll be hella scary. I'm doing all this fucking ballin' while you doing all that talking, that's commentary. All my songs fucking dope, nigga, yeah, I stay cooking, no culinary. I see the future like a visionary, put these words together like a dictionary. I'm too tired of fuck right now, but I still hit it with the missionary. Cold nigga like in January, wearing all black like it's February. C-Dub on your primary. Pussy nigga, you are secondary. Niggas act just like Medea till I bring your house pain like it's Tyler Perry. You ain't got a clue, yeah, I'm making moves. Niggas mad cause they stationary. Shorty sucked the whole team, now she tryna suck mine, that's a sanitary. Bad bitch, she a secretary, and I eat the pussy like it's Ben and Jerry's. I'ma keep spitting till I'm overbooked like a motherfucking library. Yo, flow so ordinary, yeah, I can even roll in peace. Everybody notice me. Niggas ain't cold as me. Niggas ain't dope as me. Nigga said he in my lane, not even on the road with me. This is not me, nigga. When I rap, something is controlling me. It might be the devil, you're not on my level. I stay with the metal, turn roses to petals. My flow is so special, I rock to a pebble, redouse in your face. Not talking about freckles, y'all niggas is salty cause I get that cheese, I get that bread. Not talking about pretzels, you done with no beef cause I do not sleep. Somebody please, go get the shovel. Speaking the shovel, she digging me. She said she loving my energy. I said you lying, bitch, you only saying that cause you know what I am finna be. I get that green like a centipede. Now she wanna kick it like Japanese. She'll make them little panties go past your knees. Let's get it poppin' like Acne. I can even roll in peace. Everybody notice me. Niggas ain't cold as me. Niggas ain't dope as me. Niggas said he in my lane, not even on the road with me. This is not me, nigga. When I ride, something that's controlling me. It might be the devil. C-Dub.
The Conceited Knowbody. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m.